The Canadian Card Collector here, and welcome back to day 567 of Daily Deck Review. And the deck that we're taking a look at today is the Bicycle Runes V2 playing cards from Playing Card Decks. So, with no further ado, take a look and see what we get. As we can see, it is in that standard glossy finish tuck box here, and these are the V2s. So they're in that brand new red and silver metallic colorway there. So you got the bicycle, it says Bicycle Runes playing cards there. Here, then you got that design here on the front with a little heart in there, and it has that silver metallic. On one side it says Erica's Finish, made in the USA. The other side says the United States Playing Company, and that design slightly wraps around the edges of the tuck box. On the bottom, you got the Playing Card Decks logo there, and these are from 2023, the United States Playing Company, made in the USA. Then on the back, a little sneak peek of that background, and then for the seal here, we actually have a seal there, and there's a red United States Playing Company seal here. You don't usually see those too often, but this is a little bit of a different deck, which I just recently learned about. That actually got, this is not the regular Runes V2 playing cards here. These are actually the stripper deck, apparently, because I looked on their website, and I looked at the images of both, and the stripper deck has this red seal. The regular one has no seal. So this is actually the stripper deck, which I don't fully understand what a stripper deck is there, but that's why there's a red seal on it, which is pretty cool. And they are actually limited, so if I just look here, they are actually limited to 288 of these, which is pretty cool. And then on the top here, it says limited edition, poker size. On the top flap here, just that corporate information. The inner top flap, just that design that wraps around. Now we take the cards out of the box. On the inside of the top box here, just that matte white finish, nothing like too crazy going on inside there. Now let's look at the top box. As always, we'll start with the back design here. So here we have a mirrored back design with that red and silver metallic colorway with the standard white border going around. And it is mirrored, so if you flip it over, same design in both directions here. But, okay, let me just take a little bit look here. It is based on an Elder Furlick, the oldest runic alphabet from generic and Nordic tribes. Okay, there. Anyway, now for the faces here. For the jokers here, we got the first joker here. And they feature decorative octagram. So that's an octagram here. That little star shape there inside that little clock or mirror style kind of little design. Not sure exactly what that is, but it is in that gold metallic colorway. And then you got the second one here in a red colorway, like the stars or the octagrams are in that red colorway, with the silver little clock. I'll just call it a little clock, I guess. I'm not entirely sure what it is. But then we got a little like index, little information like chart here with the letters here. So, well, it shows the little letters here, like the runic letters, and then it tells you actually what the letters are there, and then it tells you how to like, say them, I guess. There, and then on this side is the silver colorway, and then half the cards are the gold colorway, so it's the other 12 letters, so there's 24 letters here. There, and we actually need that because on this ace of spades here, you got the gold colorway for the spades here, and the custom font and suits there for the corners there. And for the clock design here, you got the one little spade here, and the higher you go, the more it will get filled in. But the cool thing about the aces here is if you look in here, all these like little symbols, little letters, actually spell out spade. So it spells spade here on the ace of spades here. And then you got the different letters here for each of the suits there. So each suit's a different letter, so there's 12 letters for the spades here. And then we get to the diamonds here, and it also spells a diamond there on the diamond there. And then you got the 8, and then you got that silver colorway, silver metallic colorway. And then as you can see, it fills in like the diamonds go all the way around there. And they got different letters for the diamonds as well. The diamonds are different letters, and the core cards as well. And then we get to the clubs here. They're not the exact same as the spades, but they're that same gold colorway. They're the exact same letters as the diamonds. So the diamonds and the clubs have the exact same runic letters on them. There, and then it says, it would spell club. There on the ace of clubs. And then the hearts here. So it's the spades and the hearts, which have the exact same letters. And then the clubs and the diamonds are the same letters. And then you got the same silver metallic colorway. That little portal, little clock kind of little design. There. And then the Ace of Diamond, Ace of Hearts, which spell heart there. And those runic letters. Pretty cool little detail there. And then we just got the double back of that back sign. But now that we took a look at the cards for the handling, there's that classic Icarus finish from the United States Playing Company. So we all know how they'll handle. They'll handle fantastic as always. So no real issues there. Pretty smooth there. For nice fans. You got that nice smooth even fans. And this is the stripper deck, so I'm not entirely sure if it will handle like slightly different or not. They feel pretty normal there, so like really no issues there. Like it's not like nothing too crazy with a stripper deck. So they shouldn't handle like too much differently. But overall they seem pretty fine, like I said. There's that classic Icarus finish, so they will handle fantastic. And these are still available on their website. Both, well I guess all three, like the Gilded, the Standard, and the stripper deck are all available still on their website, which is pretty nice. So overall, fantastic design here in that brand new red and silver colorway there for the V2s there. And they handle fantastic as always, even though this is the stripper deck. Like, for most people, they just buy the normal version there instead of the stripper deck. I got these from the Pitbox Club subscription box from Playingcarddecks there. So I didn't even know I was getting the stripper deck. Or I didn't even know it was the stripper deck. So I guess that's what that red seal means there. But overall here, we got those fully custom faces, which we took a look at. With that kind of little circle design, which I'm not even sure what it is. I just call it a clock, because that's kind of what it reminds me of. Then they have those custom runic letters in there. And if you really want to, you could pause that and take a look at it. At that, because it has all the different information on it. Yeah, which is pretty neat. And I really love those aces there, which says, like, spells out actually what it is, like the suit for each of the aces. So I got 4 fully custom aces, which I really like. But, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed. This has been day 567 of your daily deck review, and this has been the Bicycle Runes V2 playing cards in that red and silver colorway. And, they're from Playingcarddecks. And I'm the Canadian Collector, signing out. That's the video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.